Well, hello folks, Darren here, Fuzzy Dice Motors, and for all you new folks here, we're up to 53 subscribers, about 92, 93 videos so far. For all you new folks, yes, I'm Darren. I run a little car lot here in Fayetteville, Arkansas called Fuzzy Dice Motors. This is a dealer auction walking around. We're going to go see what kind of vehicles we can find here at the local dealer auction. So, with all that, let's go see some cars. All right, folks, first up is a 2010 Toyota FJ Cruiser, 134,000 miles. And please forgive the noise in the background. That is some people here at the auction power washing vehicles. These vehicles here, they just keep going up in value all the time. And the windshield is cracked, but the miles on a 2010 at 134 are pretty good miles. Got a little bit of rust down here on these running boards or steps, whatever you want to call them. Seems to be in pretty good shape. I don't know if I'll drive this one or not. So these here, they're just super expensive. And with the way the economy is, I know I've been complaining about the economy in the past, 4 or 5 videos, which I mean is something that in my business you gotta be aware of, and this is gonna cost me a lot of money to get. My interest rate has went up and is high, so might wind up getting stuck with this and having to pay a crap ton of interest on. Back seat's a little dirty. This is dirty here. It's nothing that a good detail wouldn't take care of. But I always show vehicles like this, even if I'm not gonna probably bid on them. But we'll go ahead, just do a quick look-see here at it. I do not see any type of major damage. No real exterior visible rust. Of course, here we can look under there. No body damage. I don't see any dents or dings, just besides, little tiny little piddly things like this. Antenna's gone, windshield is cracked, but now if the economy was in better shape and people were buying left and right like they used to be, this is something I would definitely probably bid on. Right here next to it, similar story, 2008 Ram truck. It is a quad cab. It is a 5.7 liter Hemi, 142,000 miles. Some decent looking wheels on it. I would definitely be in the market for a lower cost vehicle. Stuff like this is so attractive, and it's interesting, and there'd probably be a lot of interest in it. But for you people who've been around for a while watching my videos, you know that I do not finance. I don't have the ability to finance people. I have a cash lot, and that changes the dynamic. We're gonna get away from this power washer here. I know it's probably ruining the audio. It's probably making the whole viewing experience not as nice as it could be. So I'm gonna walk down here to the end of this, and then we're gonna move to a different location, a different area of the auction. Like I've said before, folks, this is still early. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon. By tomorrow morning around 7 o'clock, this entire parking lot, front and back as well, will be totally packed with cars. So I'm gonna turn this off for just a little bit, folks, and I'll be right back as soon as I find something interesting in the video. All right, next is a 2006 Mercedes, 135,000 miles. This is an S500. And honestly, I may have seen this one before. I'm not for sure. Folks, if I have already seen this vehicle before, please make a comment down below. And there's something that's not quite right. Can you guys see this? Is it showing up on camera? Has this fender been repainted? And yeah, that's rough. That fender's been repainted and not very well. It's not even been sanded, it's still rough. Someone did a quick little hatchet job to try to get by. Also, I believe, unless it's like an illusion or something, this is an S-Class that probably has air ride suspension, and I think it's sitting, yeah, look at the tire, look at the gap. Look at the gap. You're gonna have an air ride problem on this, and this is gonna be, it's gonna be super expensive. Yeah, bigger gap over here. We got an air suspension issue. So I'll look at it. Oh my gosh, look at those seats. Look at those seats. Don't you know that's comfortable? Man, I don't know. Yeah, you can look out, see how the car is leaning. I've seen enough of YouTube videos from other YouTubers to know that I want to stay away from this. We just spent a fortune on my own car getting it fixed. I had huge suspension problems as well, folks, and oh yeah, look at that lean. And it cost us a fortune and 10 days of work to get mine fixed, so we're not going to mess with this one. So I'd probably have better luck selling something like this. 07 Toyota Corolla, S-Class or S-Type, whatever you want to call it. But here's the rub on this one. 181,000 miles, and my customers, they're going to see 181. They're going to immediately round up to 200 and say, "Yeah, I'm not gonna pay you anything for a car with 200,000 miles on it," which is a shame because it's a Toyota. It's probably got another 200,000 miles left in it as long as you maintain it, change your belts and your fluids and whatnot, your plugs and your coils and your wires and stuff. But yeah, you gotta know your audience, know your customer base, and it's gonna be one of those things. I'm gonna wind up paying close to $3,000 for this car, and then all my customers or potential customers, they're all going to offer me $1,500 for it. It's like, oh, okay, so I'm going to lose over $1,000. No, you can't do that for long. And folks, I have sold cars and lost money on them. I know all dealers have, but if I was a big car mart type place, you can do that, but no, can't do it. Let's find something else. Well, how about this? A 2016 228i. That's right, BMW, 44,000 miles, convertible. I actually am okay with the color. After a while, asphalt gray gets old real quick. So does black and white. There are more colors in the color spectrum besides asphalt colored black and white vehicles. Having something like this is definitely going to make you stand out, and it's going to give you a little bit more pizzazz. And I know a lot of folks did not care for the 1 Series, especially the 128. I know people like the 135 better. Little tiny car, 300 horsepower, inline 6. But I believe the 2 Series is more light. If that's incorrect, if you heard anything different, comment below. I definitely will read all the comments, and if I have time, I will respond. So before we get in, let's walk all the way around. If the top works, I'll give it a shot to see if it works. If it does work, I'll drop the top and we'll take it for a drive. As always, folks, like I always say, you want to make sure that you walk all the way around the vehicles. I've made that mistake so more than once, and it bit me like this. Oh yeah, and it hurt. It's not being bit in the way that you like. Okay, we made ourselves all the way around the vehicle, so we can say that we accomplished that. Man, okay, those seats hug. Let's see if it starts with the door open. Some won't. This one will. Got to figure out how to get the radio turned off. So just a moment here. There we go. We got all kinds of information. Nav, radio stations. Let's see if the AC works, because it's about 80 something degrees out here. Okay, I'm not for sure how I stopped the camera from recording, but I did. Let's get this door shut. Get the AC cranked up any way that we can, because it is very, very hot in here. We're gonna see if we can't figure out this top, and we're gonna take this for a spin. And look at this. We're gonna see. Oh, okay, that's actually pretty darn fast. All right, look at that. Wow. We're gonna throw on the seatbelt so we don't have the ding 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 going the entire time that we're driving and annoys the living crap out of me and everyone else. Okay, getting burnt on the seatbelt. That's nice. It's always nice to be burnt. I'm gonna have the seatbelt try to ruin my wireless mic. Now let's see if we can figure out reverse. We got it neutral. That's a step. And there's reverse. Our backup camera, and it's beeping at us, telling us to be careful and not screw around and smack stuff. As always, folks, when I get back, we'll do a video so you guys can see what the car looks like with the top down. I don't have my seat in the best position. Let's see if I can't do something about that, if I can find some controls. Oh, well, okay, that's a little bit better. It's not perfect, but let's take it for a drive here. We will check the brakes, as always, so we don't slam into the wall ahead of us. Okay, we have brakes. This car has paddle shifters as well. Wow! Unexpected rapid acceleration. I did not think this was going to be quite that peppy, but it is. Okay, folks, I could get used to this. Okay, we were being watched by someone that works here, so we won't do the the whole beans. Wow, quiet, responsive. The steering is great. No check engine lights. And we can look around. We can drive by this stuff over here. We can look at a Pontiac Solstice with the top down. Look at that. Yeah. The AC is working, by the way. So this is nice. And I'm not saying nice just to be nice. No, this is sweet. This is fantastic. I really like this car. I like it maybe more than I should like it. So the AC is nice. We've got the books. Interior, I love the two-tone. This is like a cream and black. I don't know if it shows up like that on the video. We've got our sport mode button down here. We do have the simple controls for the radio. This is what I like. If I want the radio off, I just want to push the button and turn it off. I don't want to scroll through an endless menu to turn off the radio. So I might need to hear something urgently, and I want to just hit this button and turn the radio off. Same way with my AC controls. I just want to grab this and give it a spin. Okay, that's what I want to do. Again, I don't want to be swiping and all this other nonsense. I really like this vehicle. Now let's see if the top goes up as easy as it goes down. There's some jokes there, but make them yourself. I'm not gonna do it. Let's see. I wonder if my foot's gotta be on the brake. I don't hear anything. Are we in park? Yes. And here we go. The top is working. The button is a two-way button, 50-50, and I was doing it incorrectly, of course. And just like that, windows are going up. There we go, folks. This is a very nice car, and I lied. I said I was going to get a video with the top down. Well, shoot, you know what? A promise is a promise. I'm putting the top back down, folks, just so you guys can see it. I'm sure if the owner of this car was watching, they'd be like, okay, thanks for trying to wear out the top. Okay, let's get out, and we will get your picture of the car with the top down. Just a moment here. There you go. It looks like I need to back the car up just a little bit. Let's go around the other way here. I want you guys to get the full effect. There you go. If you're going to show someone a convertible, show it with the top down. And by the way, this is also an X-Drive. So yeah, 228i X-Drive. So this is an all-wheel drive vehicle. You can drive your convertible in the snow, in the rain, all that. Okay, I guess we're finished with this one. We're going to move along. I'm going to put the top back it up just an inch or a hair, and get it in its proper place. Next up. Yes, the thumbnail, folks. 2016 Maserati, and no, this is not the Ghibli. This is not the Quattroporte. This is the Granturismo. This is the one that you want. Look at that. Yeah, this is a two-door. This is the coupe. Look at that Trident. I'm in the way. There we go. 22,000 miles, and now we're going to walk all the way around it. And yes, we're going to drive it. Such a huge difference between the two-door and the four-door sedan. Yeah, this is, if I was going to buy one, it would have to be the two-door. I don't care for the black wheels. You know, I'm not a fan of the black wheels. At least it is white, so there's some contrast huge slotted and drilled rotors, of course. I will make sure to pop the hood so we can look at the engine. Maserati. Oh yeah. I do not see any damage. Besides, look at this, ever so slight, right there. Your PDR folks could get rid of that in probably 20 or 30 minutes or less, and it wouldn't cost you an arm and a leg. Other than that, I do not see any damage on this vehicle. It's at 22,000 miles. Oh my gosh. Just absolute blood red. Look at those controls. My gosh, and it is hot in there. Wow, is it hot. Look at these seats. I love that. Here's your Trident. I can't believe this one's not indoors. If this was my car, it would be indoors to keep people like me from driving it. So the only thing left to do is for me to get in. Mercy, mercy, mercy. I'm gonna close the door so we can whew. Let's see if we can figure out how to get the oh my gosh, get the windows down on this thing. Oh my gosh. Whew. Oh wow, that sound. Oh, get the check engine light on. A check engine light on an Italian car? Well, that's insanity. No, that's par for the course. AC is on. It's on defrost, I think. Let's see if we can figure out how to get this turned on. Here, I'll show you all the buttons. We got the sport and the ice and the park and the anti-sliding around stuff, and man, we really want this AC on. 'Cause I'm not kidding you, folks. It is warm today. Just look at that red. Let's see here. We got some paperwork in the glove box. Granturismo Sport. These seats are incredibly bolstered. Oh, there's some controls, I think. Let's see. Yeah. I need to... There we go. We are reclined. I'm going to try to show you everything in here that I can. I love the analog clock right there. We got some back seats. We have a beautiful, nice headliner. We got some stuff up here. That's for the house. And yeah. Okay, we get half tank of gas. Wait a minute, you know what? The check engine light went out. All right. Okay, I know you guys are wanting me to hush and drive this, so we're gonna release the parking brake, which is flashing right now. Okay, but now it's out. Okay, hold on a minute. I'm gonna turn this off. Grab the seatbelt and we're gonna go. Oh yeah, look at the big green D. We're in drive. We're gonna drive a Maserati. I was told not to, but no, okay, that's not the truth. I was not told not to drive this. But we're gonna drive it with some respect. We'll give it half a bowl of beans. My gosh, this thing is tight. Or is it taut? Anyway, you know what I mean. Wow, that's some stiff steering. And the brakes, my goodness. Oh, the pedals on this are even different. Okay, listen to the motor. Yeah, I know. I didn't give it enough beans. I'm trying to be semi-nice. This is probably the closest to a Ferrari that I will get to drive. Same company owns them, which is Fiat. Yes, Fiat actually owns Ferrari, Maserati, Alfa Romeo, and everybody else. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, that second one, that was for your benefit. I didn't want you guys thinking I was a lame ass. Oh, Darren, guys, lame. So, yeah, that was. Yeah, when you're driving these vehicles, you do got to keep in mind that these are owned by somebody. They're not owned by the auction. There is an owner of this vehicle that's trying to sell it, and they would like it to be in one piece. You get more money out of them if they're in one piece. All right, I'm going to turn this camera off for just a second, folks, so I can get this parked and not destroy it. Be right back. Well, guys, I got to say it. That's probably about the coolest vehicle I've ever driven. The way the car feels on the inside when you're driving it, it's just, yes, even the birds are enjoying this car. They're like, hey, that's a nice Maserati. I was like, yes, thank you. It's not mine. But, yeah, absolutely. Just the way the car feels on the inside of it, it's a totally different experience. If you've never had a chance to drive the Granturismo version, the Quattroportes and the Ghiblis and whatnot, they're out there pretty readily available. These are much more difficult to get your hands on. I am very surprised. I'm super excited about it. I don't know if my excitement is coming through the video or not, but yeah, what an amazing, fantastic car. And I did not raise the hood. Let's turn this off, and I'm gonna get the hood raised and show you folks. Well, my hand is a little dirtier for it. Once again, make your own jokes. But I wasn't gonna leave here without showing this amazing engine. Look at those red covers, the Trident. Wow. Yeah, you don't get to see this every day. So this is a V8. Yeah, I'm sitting here counting the coils. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So, not 5, but 4. Okay, guys, I guess that's enough of us drooling over the engine. Hopefully it'll still run with it being covered in drool. Well, talk about extremes. A 1987 Chevy Blazer with 348,000 miles on it. And when you see something like this on there, the first thing you should ask yourself is, what's underneath that? Is that all going to be massive amounts of rust? See, we've got just a little cheap, like a spray can paint job on this, so it could be. This cover is gone. I mean, it's super rough. What is it, like 37 years old, and it shows. We got some rust down there. Now, don't get me wrong, folks. This would be a great project. This would be a fantastic project, and yes, you could sink some money in this and make it very nice and make it worth a lot of money. But it is going to take, oh goodness. Oh, well, okay. There's the ground down there. Yeah, you're gonna have to have a lot of money and a lot of know-how. Goodness gracious. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna have to have a lot of each. Money and know-how, or at least a lot of money so you can give it to someone who knows how. This is all filled with rust. We got rust here. Yeah, they had to cut away part of this for the gas lid. Major damage down there. Gosh. Yeah, you're just gonna have to put an absolute fortune into this vehicle. Now, I know it runs and drives because I just saw the auction person drive it over here and park it. But, yeah, that person's not going to be me. Moving on to the next. Well, I don't know anything about boats. All I'll say is this is a boat. If you know what a boat looks like, or if you don't, this is what one looks like. But nope, I don't know anything about them. It's a Cobalt. And that's as far as it goes, folks. I don't know anything about boats. But yep, we have boats here. We have RVs. We have motorcycles. There's a motorcycle right there. So anyway, thought I'd just throw that in there. Well, okay, folks, I guess that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, please like, comment, subscribe down below. If you see something that you like that I didn't talk about, please say, hey, how come you didn't look at the so-and-so? Why didn't you drive the so-and-so? But it got too hot out there, and that's enough for, I guess, for this week. As always, folks, better cars, best prices, fuzzy dice, or no dice.